here. What was your name? Sorry.
My name is Ruth.
How are you, Ruth?
Okay. Thanks for coming to Philly.
Pleasure.
I have one question that's bothering me. What do you feel about eating fish? Because in the first century, you helped the fishermen catch fish. And so can you explain that?
Well, up until I was the one with God, so this was before I was the one with God in the first century, I mended the nets of fishermen, yes. But I didn't personally eat their fish. I realised that was what they wanted to do, fish and feed other people fish, but I never ate it personally. I stopped eating meat in the first century when I was 13 years old. And the reason why I stopped then was because I went to the temple, and because of the sacrifices in the temple that were occurring, there was blood. It was very smelly. There was blood running down the sides of the temple sometimes. And they had it was almost like it was a market for meat, basically, in the temple, mostly because they used it for sacrifice, right? And there was so much smell and poor behaviour of humans towards animals in that moment that I observed that I just couldn't eat meat ever again. And so I didn't. That being said, it was the feeling in my soul that drove me to do that. The feeling to love. In this case, to love God's creatures. If the feeling in your soul doesn't drive you to do that, doesn't drive you to give up meat in your day-to-day life, then what I would be focused on is, why don't I have the feeling in my soul yet? Because once you've received divine love to a certain point, you will get to the point where you will no longer want to eat meat. You will, automatically. And that's fish included, every form of meat.